It made for an interesting story, that's why. You got to have conflict in a story in order to make it go, and so it was necessary to tell the story. And it was also necessary because of, you know, how this one ends. It was important. As of right now, this is the final book. But I haven't quite given it up yet, so I don't know what I'm going to write next. You know, we'll see. I've got a lot of material still, if I wanted to write another one in this era. There's other eras, you know, I keep saying, maybe next time I'll write a mystery story. Maybe I'll write a prehistoric mystery story. You know? I don't know. But this is the end of the series, yes. Well, she just kind of developed of her own accord. There wasn't really an inspiration for her. There's no one that I was trying to put on the page or anything. She just developed as a character in her own right, which is what happens when you write novels. No, she'll never meet them either. That's what happens in life. Sometimes you have losses and you can never, you know, you never get them back. I had a lot of trouble with that last film, the one film that was made. As far as I was concerned, they took an exciting story and they made it a dull movie. I was not happy with that movie at all. And so I felt burned, you know. I worked very hard trying to work with them to try and get it. So I don't think, you know, I mean, I want script approval if there's going to be one. And for them, that's a deal breaker. And if I don't get script approval, it's a deal breaker for me. So who knows? Somebody may ask me and I may decide to go along with it, but at this stage in the game, I don't care if there's a movie there. I'll let my kids do the movies. Let them sell the movie rights. I would love to have visited, but I want to come back and take a hot shower. Yes, that was actually a skeleton that they found at Shanidar Cave when they did it. That's in Iraq. That was when they could dig in Iraq. Nowadays, it's not so possible. But they dug this and they found this man, the skeleton of a man, who in his lifetime, he had one eye was probably blind, one arm was amputated, and one leg was crippled. And I had a character in my original story idea of a man with a crippled arm that Ayla was taking care of. So it was like, there's my character. It's all really happened. So yes, that was a wonderful inspiration. I'll tell you, if you want to find pictures of it, even on the internet, probably if you look for what they call an atlatl, A-T-L-A-T-L, although mine is not quite the same thing, because I call it a spear thrower, and it was invented. They have found evidence that there was a spear thrower in the prehistoric age of Europe. But they also have made them in South America. It's not a bow and arrow. It's actually I tried to describe it as best I could in the books. It's not always easy to do. But if you want to look probably on the internet or even in an encyclopedia, there might be something that they could find. Yeah. I'm always researching. I'm always reading. If I have a moment and I'm sitting down and reading a magazine, it's usually a science magazine, and I'm seeing what there is, and I read when the new material comes out, and so I'm always researching. So I can't really define how much is research and how much is writing. I try to learn enough about a subject that I'm going to write about so that I feel so comfortable with it I don't have to go back and check it. I want to know it before I start it.